What's up, everybody? I knew in my first video I talked about how my second vlog was going to be a cash game in Austria, but a little audible. I'm back in LA. I'm at this casino called Hollywood Park Casino, and I thought it'd be fun because this is a poker vlog, and a lot of you guys probably know Andrew Neeme and Brad Owen, and today they're having a meetup game here, so I thought this would be a little more fun second video. Welcome to the vlog. Alright guys, let's get in some hands. We're in the 5-5 game here with the max buy-in of $500. We're at a brand new table, so everyone is even stacked at $500. Full 8-handed. I'm in the small blind in this first hand, literally the first hand of the table, with 7 of hearts and 8 of spades. Under the gun limps, and it folds to the cutoff. The cutoff raises to $15. The button calls, I call, and the big blind folds. The flop comes out 5 of spades, 6 of spades, 10 of hearts. I flop an open-ender with my 7-8, so I feel pretty good about the position. I check it. I don't know if I should be stabbing here to build the pot. I'm in early position, so I decide to just check it. Under the gun checks, and the cutoff bets $45. The button calls, I call, and under the gun folds. Turn is the 4. Life is easy. I drill my open-ended straight draw right off the bat. We're in good shape here. I check, cutoff checks, and the button checks. I'm a little upset about missed value here. I definitely should be stabbing. The river is the 4 of diamonds pairing the board. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm pretty happy with my disguised hidden straight. I think I'm only really up against maybe a strong pocket pair. Nothing too insane. So I decide to lead out for some value of $75. The cutoff thinks about it and shoves for $340, like immediately. And the button folds. At this point, I'm really confused. I don't know what I'm against. I think I'm up against a missed spade draw, and I'm just trying to catch this bluff. I'm really happy about it. I flick in the snap call, but unfortunately get the horrible news when he flips over pocket 10s for a flop straight and then a river boat. Damn. Nothing I can do about it, that's just the game. In the next hand, I'm in the button with ace of hearts, king of clubs, 3-handed. It folds to the hijack, he bets $25, the cutoff calls, and I call. Hijack is the guy I just lost the big hand to. Flop is ace of diamonds, 10 of clubs, 10 of hearts. All of his 10s are here. Thanks for just rubbing it in my face. The hijack leads out for $30, the cutoff folds, and I make the call. The turn is the 5 of clubs, hijack checks, and then I check. River is the 4 of clubs. Hijack checks, I bet $50, he folds. This is when things really started to pick up. I'm at a super action table, everyone's spazzing off, and I love it. I'm in under the gun with queen of clubs and 10 of clubs. I limp in, under the gun plus 2 raises to 25. The button 3 bets to $85. I'm in this weird tilted mood because of the flop trips, turn river, full house. So I make the call. Under the gun plus 2 jams his remaining stack of 115. The button calls, and at this point, I'm here. I have to run it, and I call the extra 30. Flop comes out 6 of hearts, queen of diamonds, 9 of diamonds. I hit top pair with decent kicker. I think I'm up really against a pocket pair, ace king, maybe some jacks. Honestly, nothing too scared to be up here. I bet $25. The button 3 bets to $100. Right here, I really want to just take the pot down, like before to deny any type of equity from this player. So I make the unorthodox play and jam. Unfortunately, we get snapped off faster than I've ever seen. Luckily though, the turn is the queen of hearts, drilling trips. River is a 7 of clubs. I scoop it all. I fucking love this game. I'm back up in the green. In this next hand, I'm in late position with pocket jacks, jack of spades, jack of hearts. Folds to me. I bet $25. The cutoff is short stacked, and he makes the call, and everyone else folds. Flop comes out 7 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds. I lead for $55. The cutoff makes the call. The turn is the ace of spades, which is a pretty bad card for me in this spot. I check, cutoff bets $55. At this point, it's either he has the ace or he's making a really weird bluff. He only has about like 115 behind, so I decide to put him to the test and jam him all in for 115 more. He snap calls me. The river peels off a 7 of spades, and he flips over 7-9 offsuit for river trips. My read was right. He did not have an ace. He had a fucking 7 and river trips on me, and he tells me he just didn't believe me the whole way. All right. Okay, moving on. At this point, I'm stuck around $120, and I've only been here for like 20 minutes. In this next hand, I'm in middle position with king of hearts, jack of hearts. Under the gun limps, under the gun plus 2 limps. I raise to $25. Middle position plus 2 calls, under the gun folds, under the gun plus 2 calls. Flop comes out, queen of clubs, ace of diamonds, 5 of clubs. Under the gun plus 2 checks. I check. Middle position plus 2 makes the check. The turn is a 10 of clubs and I drill a gut shot straight, but the front door flush comes in. I'm just hoping that we don't peel off another club on the river. I feel pretty safe right now. Under the gun plus 2 bets into me. He makes it $45 to go. I make the call. Middle position plus 2 makes the call. So I'm a little nervous that if one more club comes in, we're in bad shape. The river is the 2 of clubs. Yup. The 4th club comes in. Fuck this game. Under the gun plus 2 leads for $90. I fold upset. Middle position plus 2 folds. Under the gun plus 2 shows me jack 9 of clubs. So actually that turned straight for me was an absolute gin card. Thank God that the river peeled off another club, or else I think I've been putting in some stacks. In this next hand, I'm in the button with jack of hearts and 9 of hearts. Under the gun makes the call. Under the gun plus 2 calls. Middle position calls. Late position raised to 30. Folds to me, I call. Under the gun calls. Under the gun plus 2 folds, and middle position folds. Flop comes out, 3 of clubs, 8 of spades, 10 of clubs. Flopping me an open ender. I check. Under the gun checks. Middle position bets $95. I'm happy with this. I decide to peel one off and I make the call and under the gun folds. Turn is the queen of clubs. I slam my open ender the easy way. Thank God, let's hope this board doesn't pair up on the river again on me. It brings in the front door flush, unfortunately, but late position checks. I decide to play it tricky and bet $75. Late position is confused. He's like really weird about the sizing. There's a lot in the pot. My ratio doesn't really make any sense. I like to make these bets every once in a while to change up the flow of the hand and kind of catch people off guard and make them feel uneasy. He's super hesitant to call, so I'm feeling pretty good that we're ahead in this hand right now. The river is ace of spades, making my jack 9 no longer the nuts. King jack beats us. I don't think that's what we're up against. I really have a strong read that my other player is not strong. Middle position checks it to me and I bet $200. He doesn't snap call, so I'm happy about that. He tanks for like 3 good minutes and I'm sitting there just praying he flicks in the call button. He does and flips over pocket aces for river trips and we scoop. Thank you, God. In this next hand, I'm in late position and I have 6 of spades and 8 of spades. Under the gun limps, middle position bets $25. I call, the small blind folds, and big blind makes the call. Flop is 6 of hearts, queen of hearts, 8 of hearts. So I flop 2 pair, but there is 3 hearts out there, which is a pretty horrible position. Big blind makes a check, middle position checks. I bet $55. Big blind 3 bets me to $180. It feels like I'm against another really high pocket pair. Middle position folds. I think about it for a second and I make the jam and I have him covered. He only has about like $200 behind. My money was getting in no matter what, so might as well do it now. He snap calls. I'm pretty concerned about the situation. Turn and river brick out for me. He flips over jack of hearts, 9 of hearts for a flop flush. Damn. In this next hand, I'm in late position with 10 of hearts, 10 of spades. It folds to middle position and he leads out for $20. Middle position plus 2 makes the call. I'm in late position and call. Button calls, big blind calls. Flop is 10 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of diamonds. Big blind checks, middle position checks, middle position plus 2 checks. I bet $35. The button calls, big blind folds, middle position calls, middle position plus 2 calls, saying out loud 1 time. Turn is the 4 of diamonds, bringing in a straight, but I'm not too concerned about that holding. Middle position checks, middle position plus 2 checks. I bet $55. The button makes the fold, middle position calls, and middle position plus 2. I guessed this one time, didn't work out for him, and he folds. The river is the 10 of diamonds, bringing in a rivered full house. I have the stone cold nuts. This is also a really good situation because the backdoor flush came in. Middle position plus 2 checks. I bet $125. He snap calls and announces a flush, so the backdoor flush ginned him, and we scoop.
How about
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in this hand. Thank God my food just got here. Thank you. I love the casino because they bring the food right up to you. In this this next hand, I'm in the cutoff with 6 of diamonds and 8 of diamonds. Under the gun plus 2 leads out for $20, and it folds to the hijack. Hijack calls, I call, and small blind calls. Flop comes out, jack of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, 8 of spades. I flop bottom pair with a flush draw, checks to the hijack, and leads out for $125. I'm in a really tough spot right now. I don't know what to do on the turn if I don't spike a flush or hit a set, because he only has $275 remaining behind. His remaining money is only in $100 chips, and he's been playing around with them like as if they don't really matter. And I feel like on the turn, it's going all in no matter what. I reluctantly call, hoping to peel one, and everyone else folds. Before the turn card is even flipped over, he announces all in. Right as he says all in, the turn is the 4 of diamonds, spiking my flush. I snap call. He announced that he needs the board to pair, and shows a flop set with pocket 9s. River is the 2 of clubs. I get lucky and I scoop a pretty big one. And this is the hand that everyone has been waiting for. I finally get in a position to play against Brad Owen. Owen, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for coming to play.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Hell yeah. I'm in the small blind with pocket kings. It folds to Brad in light position. He bets $40. It folds to me in the small blind. I 3-bet to $120, and it folds back to Brad. He makes the call. Flop are all low cards. I bet $175, and he folds. So technically, I beat Brad Owen. I thought he was in a position where he had also a strong pocket pair, or maybe like an ace-king situation. Unfortunately, the flop came out low, so I couldn't make this hand a little more interesting. In this next hand, I have king of hearts, 10 of spades on the button. The flop is the ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, 6 of hearts. So we flop a gutter ball. It goes check, check. Turn is the 3 of spades. It goes check, check. River is the jack of diamonds. I check. He bets $50 on the river, and of course, I had to make the snap call because I hit the gutter ball straight. Opponent chose a 7 deuce diamond rivered flush. I lost to fucking 7 deuce. So this is the last hand we're getting into, and it's an interesting one. I'm in the small blind with pocket 7s. Under the gun limps, folds to the cutoff. Cutoff raises to $30. It folds to me. I call, big blind calls, and under the gun makes the call. Flop is a good one. It is 6 of spades, 2 of clubs, 7 of spades. Flopping top set. Easy and done. I lead out for $40 trying to build the pot. Everyone makes the call. Big blind calls, under the gun calls, cutoff calls. Legit, 0 respect, but I will take it. Turn is the 4 of spades. Big blind bets $75, under the gun folds, and the cutoff makes the fold. I feel like at this point I'm up against a flush, and $75 is not too much to try to peel for the board to pair. I don't know if that's the right play here. It's just kind of a gut feeling. Sometimes you get those gut feelings and you just run with it. Or I'm just bad at poker. Luckily, the river is a gift. River is the 6 of hearts, pairing the board. I now have the nuts. I put out a bet of $90, and the big blind snap calls. I show him the bad news, and he shows me a pretty high flush. Thank God that the board paired up. We got lucky, but I knew he had to flush. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to do.
I got fog. I got a full house.
You're already doing something you enjoy, so.
Thank you.
5, 10, 15, 16, 20.
Thank you. Just racked up. Pretty fun session. Probably one of the craziest sessions I've had, and on the vlog for sure. Got into some really crazy hands. Into the game for 1,000, out of the game for 1,600. Can't complain. Got to play with Brad. Didn't see Andrew though, but I think they're always probably gonna go to the bar right now and get some drinks.
Yeah, make it rain, yeah.
Guys, I've met the legend. This is incredible. I have watched every single one of this man's videos. You really helped me a lot with my poker stuff.
Happy to hear it, dude. Happy to hear it's been beneficial to you.
Thank you, man.
I saw you've been getting out there in the streets. Looking forward to seeing more content.
I'm trying. I'm definitely gunning for you and Brad. But it's
either way, it's a cool way to like document your experience and your journey with it.
yeah, the reason why I made this vlog is because I feel like I play so much poker, might as well film it.
1340 on me, homie. I don't do no bait. No liquor in my debit card. The only thing I chase. Yeah.